Hurt by the death, the worst kind of crime. Self-disrespect, let the soul be captivated. Metaphysically, material people transition spiritually. Some wrote it. 7 deadly sins. You were made for heaven. At birth the journey begins. Death is inevitable. Every breath we seek our end. Regrettable. You look in the mirror, you never see a friend. It goes love or hate. Concentrate, motivate your mind, stay, set your goal. Get your whole soul straight.
Well, the name Radio Rahim originated, I was actually, one of my teachers, Islamic teachers, was from West Africa. He's from the Ivory Coast. And
shout out to the Ivory Coast.
No doubt. I'm saying Rahim instead of Ibrahim, right?
Yeah.
And so he was my teacher. My students, my friends in the class, and my sister too, you know, would come home too, because we'd be coming home after class. She'd always be like, Rahim, Rahim, right? And all the kids in the class would be like, Rahim, Rahim. So that kind of stuck with me, you know, just Rahim, you know? Yeah. So when it came to emceeing, I'd gone through just using my name, Ibrahim.
Yeah.
And then so it was like, my sister was like, you know, Rahim is fresh, man. You know, Sheikh Hussein was his name. He's like, Sheikh Hussein gave you the best name, Rahim, you know? So yeah, it's called, it's a Spike Lee movie. It's called Do the Right Thing. I was really inspired, so I was like, Radio Rahim, this is it. This is the name.
So where are you from originally?
So my mother is Irish and Native American.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and my father is Iranian. So I was, like I said, I wasn't born in Ireland. I was born in Native America. Making music was just a natural progression. You know, from doing shows to battling, performing live, just being involved in hip-hop culture, making music and doing projects was just a natural progression for me. And like I said, I feel like I'm still on that progressive line, you know, and it was kind of just a natural thing. Well, one thing a lot of people love to ignore, but I would say the unofficial religion of hip-hop music is Islam. You know, name hip-hop, it's so common, any genre almost, there's always a reference to Islam. Think about how many Muslim rappers there are too, you know? It's just it's a natural thing. And one thing about Islam and hip-hop music, it's like when you hear it referenced, it's nothing awkward. You know, I mean, I'm not saying when you mention Christianity or other spirituality it's awkward, but I mean, it's extremely normal to hear Islamic terminology in rap music. Like I hear people who don't know anything about Islam use the word ak, from aki, like brother. That's the Arabic word for brother. And it's just a natural term. So growing up like as a Muslim, this terminology was normal to me. So when I heard it in hip-hop, it was a normal thing. I wasn't like, oh, interesting, what is he saying? It was kind of like, oh, cool, Muslim, you know what I mean? The thing I see the similarity, like I said, Islam is the unofficial religion of hip-hop. And one thing, the reason I say that is because when you ask someone to define hip-hop breaks social barriers, racial barriers, religious, all these superficial barriers. It breaks that, and it's about the talent that that person possesses, that skill, you know, that passion. Exactly. Islam does that, you know, on a universal scale. It breaks, you know, racial backgrounds. It breaks economic backgrounds, you know, and it really unifies people. And that hip-hop unifies people as well. But there's a lot of jokes right now who have signed deals, right? And they've changed the whole style. And to me, when you, KRS-One, who's my teacher, who is the real teacher of hip-hop, said it the best. When you sell music to somebody, you're selling a part of your soul, actually. So if you're selling from what some guy's telling you, I want it to be like this, we need to market like it, then that's what you're doing. You're selling your soul. And that's your name is going out. You're wasting your time doing that. Me, I'd rather take the independent route, control everything I do, and be very proud of what I do. So in 10 years, I'll say, hell yeah, I made that.
Okay.
Number one. Eminem.
Okay. Why Eminem?
Just his mastery, you know, he's a master of lyricism. He's shameless too, so
he really is.
It works out. Number two, it is, because I'm gonna say number two, and it's arguably, this one is arguably, but we just said his name, and I gotta say it though.
Royce?
I would say Royce or Rakim. Royce or Rakim. So number one is definitely Eminem. I'll say 2, Rakim. 3 between Nas and KRS-One. And Nas, I would say number 4, you know. And I know people will rank him higher. So many dope MCs that are like founding fathers, like Big Daddy Kane. Honestly, he needs to be on the top 5 list. You know, where's Tupac, Biggie? They should be on the top 5 list, right? Absolutely, I think absolutely. This is a hard one to fill. This is, I mean, this is just my personal.
But it's your personal, so, and we can definitely have a conversation
number 5.
about that.
Okay.
I mean, you have some heavy hitters, so. I don't disagree with any of your stuff thus far.
Yeah, I mean, Biggie and Tupac, honestly, they're arguable on my number 3 list. Honestly,
okay.
That's why I'm not trying to bring them down.
Yeah.
Number 5, I got to give to Big Daddy Kane.
Okay. All right.
That's just my.
Why Big Daddy Kane, the legend?
The style, just delivery, composure,
swag.
Exactly. Honestly, for real. And